something really strong here with unlocking a secret within you. Could be related to past life energy too. Definitely check out your monthly extended. I do past life energy in those monthly extendeds as well. Look what's on the bottom again. Like I said, this is a big shift. Wow. Yes, this is clear message from your shadow, all right? This is... Hi Aquarius, welcome to Modern Maven Tarot. Whenever this tarot reading shows up on your timeline, this message is for you. Thank you so much for joining me. First messages that came out while I was clearing the cards was making sure that your thoughts and your actions are aligned with each other. If you're putting out there things you want to manifest, but your actions and your communication with yourself and your communication with others doesn't align with these intentions, we want to be really mindful of that. Also got a very important message about really trying to express yourself with communication in a very creative way, okay? Like adding some artistic flair to how you communicate with others. And this could be too also a message of making sure that you're journaling, especially at the end of the day, writing down the things that come to mind. But what I'm getting is like when you're communicating with people and like, let's say that shadow energy pops up of like feeling we need to defend ourselves or feeling defensive, what's a way that you can transmute that energy and channel it, transmute it into something creative? That's just a very strong message that came through, is channeling your power and creativity to transmute the shackles, if you will, that your shadow is keeping you in some sort of cycle. And like I said, I got a message when it comes to communication and finding creative ways to reprogram, you know, that shadow response, if you will, when it comes to communication, because that is your power. Your manifestation is through your communication. And like I said, it's not only your communication with others, but your communication with yourself. And with Pluto and Aquarius, with transformation, there's something here with your Saturn sign, that Saturn went direct in Pisces November 4th, 2023. And so all of those lessons that have been coming, like the shadow that's been building, there's something here to transform. And like I said, with you and fellow air signs, I really think it's in relation to how we communicate. Well, that was shocking. One second. So that says to me that this is a very important message, that we have to let go of something related to how we perceive our situation, how we perceive our relationships, how we perceive our own identity, okay? Try and look at things from a new perspective. So like I said, if there's something here where we're feeling defensive or we're feeling misunderstood, how can we see these things from a new perspective? All right, that new perspective is so important. And paying attention to your dreams, right? Your shadow talks to you. Your shadow talks to you through your dreams. But once we can embrace our shadow, once we can understand our shadow more, that's when the scales return back to balance, okay? All right, so let's see what we got here for Aquarius. Yeah, balancing the scales energetically. That's really an important message for you. And doing it away with confidence that, like I said, it doesn't have to be defensive. I'm just getting this energy of defensive. And so we need to channel that that power, that confidence in a manner where we don't feel like our shadow is feeling threatened and that we have to, yeah, okay. Perfect. All right. So somebody else got this for energy last week. I can't remember who it was. Energy from last week coming into this week is the 10 of Wands. This is ruled by Saturn and Sagittarius. So like I said, there's some burden here when it comes to the lesson from Saturn, your blocks, your fears, your limitations, that Pluto in Aquarius is nudging you to transform, and it takes a new perspective. The 10 of Wands is all about seeing things in a new perspective. So not only did the Hanging Man pop out asking for a new perspective, now you have this urging a new perspective, okay? But after the 10 comes a 1. And so this is something where the tarot is really saying that once we get past this lesson, this lesson from Saturn. Once we get past this lesson with our ego, that's when we'll really transform things, okay? Now this week, I love seeing this. This is the High Priestess. So a reminder that this is something within you. The High Priestess is always a reminder that the answers you're looking for are within. And this is ruled by the moon. So like I said, I have a feeling this is something related to your emotions and communication, and there's some trigger here that we're needing to see from a new perspective. But if you look below the surface, if you go dive into the depths of your subconscious, dive into the depths of your shadow, I really think you're going to unlock something very powerful. And like I said, I have a feeling that it's going to unlock more than you realize. If you can see this coin back there, it's gray, but once you unlock that hidden aha moment from within and shift your energy, shift your perspective, that's when you unlock this amazing energy. So the Nine of Cups, cups are emotions. This is emotional fulfillment. This is ruled by Jupiter and Pisces. And so Jupiter and Pisces, having that expansion and that luck in not only creativity, but just an understanding of like all the dynamics of your situation or your relationship. But it's also a reminder too that you have to focus on what you have and really believe that wishes come true. Anytime that you're feeling this trigger, like it's very important to make sure that you look around and see all the wonderful things that you have to be grateful for. Okay, but I think too, like this is more emotional fulfillment than monetary fulfillment. But once we get that vibration high, then that's when everything aligns. Okay, money is neutral. It takes on the energy that you give it, and your relationships are a mirror of your relationship with money. So do be mindful of that, okay? What is your relationship like with others and with yourself? And how can you associate that and see the connections between your relationship with money? All right, 10 of Wands. Why is the 10 of Wands here last week for Aquarius? I feel too like this is a block of fear or limitation with something you're passionate about. You like talking yourself out of pursuing what you want, you know, blaming others. And like there's just something really strong here with unlocking a secret within you. Could be related to past life energy too. Definitely check out your monthly extended. I do past life energy in those monthly extendeds as well. Look what's on the bottom again. Like I said, this is a big shift. Wow. Yes, this is clear message from your shadow, all right? This is feeling so heavy because we're giving too much focus and attention outward to the people and the situations in our life and not enough inward, because your shadow thinks it's keeping you safe. That's the most important thing. There's no guilt, shame, or fear when it comes to that. But it's just like, yes, these things were in place because it thought it was keeping you safe. It's a part of who you are. But you don't have to give it the power that it uses out of fear. Okay, and once we can learn this lesson, that's when everything changes. So please take a look in my link tree. There is that shadow work journal. It is life-changing. And what I love actually too, this is a very important message for you, because with that shadow work journal, every writing prompt is like maybe 5 minutes. And every time you do one, it literally feels like a weight being taken off your back. So this imagery is here for a specific reason for you, Aquarius, all right? And then look at this. So like, the devil is blocking this, and the high priestess is saying like, go within, face it so that you can unlock that and unlock this, okay? This is too, like, so your shadow is your ego, the subconscious ego energy. And then the high priestess is the collective unconscious, right? That goes beyond you. That goes to your higher self. And the shadow is more a construct related to your ego, okay? But like there's very strong energy being cleared here. Okay, now let's clarify the high priestess. Why is the high priestess here for Aquarius? Oh, Aquarius, also too, don't forget to hit that like button, comment if it resonates in a certain way, subscribe to Modern Maven Tarot. Love seeing the wheel here. Luck is on your side. Luck is on your side. Oh, so there could be a decision that needs to be made too. So let's say on the other side of this that you have been clearing that shadow energy, and now the high priestess here because you're like, okay, I need to make a decision on what is going to emotionally fulfill me. So much of this is related to what's going to emotionally fulfill you. And you can't, If the shadow's taking the lead, you can't look at things with rose-tinted glasses. Pretend like everything's okay. And then on the other side of that, you can't limit yourself to what's possible. So go with what feels best, all right? That's really a message that's coming out. Go with what feels best, okay? All right, 9 of Cups. I mean, that important decision that needs to be made, like I said, it's related to your shadow in some regard. And it's related to a limit. Wow, look at what popped up again. It's related to something that we're holding on to. And like I said, it's a part of your identity. So here's the thing too, like let's say, you know, you're a victim of abuse in childhood, and you see yourself as, you know, the powerful person you've become, but never really fully faced that hurt because like we compartmentalize to keep ourselves safe in a sense, like your shadow doing that. Like there's something related to a part of our identity, a part of our identity that we really need to shed. This can be, you know, that independent person who's always done it alone. And it's like, well, we're in the Aquarian age and we're meant to have community. So there's something here you're holding on to related to your identity that you've always associated with yourself as like a badge of honor that is not actually serving you in this paradigm transformation that's happening. But the Fool is like, look at it, it's pointing like all of your answers are here. Attaining this 9 of Cups, all of it comes from right there. All right, let's get the 7 of Cups. Also, too, the Fool is also directing you with the 7 of Cups. Choose the path that is something completely new. Choose the path that's almost a little scary because it's what you've always wanted to do, but it's it feels scary because it's new. All right, choose the new. That's really the Fool is pointing to, choose the new. So what's going to help? What empowering question is going to help Aquarius step into this energy? Oh, wow, yeah. Where am I going and why? Okay, so again, choose what feels best. And what kinds of good and beautiful things am I experiencing in this moment? Because that's the thing, you have to connect to the things that are lifting your vibration, not the things that are lowering your vibration. And so even if it feels like, yes, I'm choosing this, I'm choosing this high vibration thing, but then like all of these, you know, situations or come about where it makes you question, like get fearful. Don't forget that it's coming from your shadow, okay? Because things are going to fall away. When you decide to take a whole new path, situations and people will fall away, but we can't hold back out of fear because this happens. Like it's meant to happen. If you've outgrown something, you've outgrown it, okay? But like I said, just make sure it has something to do with an identity you have that is no longer serving you, and you're meant to choose the new path. So where are you going? Choose the new path. That's the question, too, to ask that High Priestess. So before you go to sleep, ask yourself, ask that higher self, where am I going? Like send me a message in my sleep, especially during a new moon or full moon. Really call on your spirit guides to give you the messages you're looking for. All right, last thing we're going to do is an archetype card. This can be you or somebody in your life. We all play characters in each other's lives. It's always important, though, to be the hero of your own journey, Aquarius. So what archetypal energy is affecting Aquarius? Love it. Engineer. This feels very Aquarian, too. Light attribute, ability to give creative energy a practical expression, talent for designing resolutions to common dilemmas. Shadow attribute, reliance on mechanistic solutions without regard for emotional consequences. So that could be that shadow energy that this is, like this could be that what's coming from you. Because like I said, there was something about like cutting yourself off emotionally. And so this reliance on it without regard for emotional consequences, like look to your moon. Your moon is your emotion. See if there's an answer in there. See what house your moon is in. But yeah, ability to create. You have to be the engineer of your own life, but you can't do it from just the ego, all right? Your High Priestess, the higher self, is like urging you to align yourself with something related to Pluto and Aquarius. So I hope you enjoyed this reading. Again, don't forget to hit that like button, comment, subscribe to Modern Maven Tarot, share with somebody else you think this reading might resonate with. And as always, shine your inner light, Aquarius. You've got this.